Hello, everybody. We're back. Hello, Maree. Hello, Jazzy. How are you doing?
Great. Hello, everyone. So nice to be back again, Elisa. It feels like
Yes.
forever.
Happy New
Yes.
Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Definitely. Gosh, the energy of 2024 feels different. I don't know about you or everyone in the chat, but to me, it just has something more positive around it. So, yeah. And but Jazzy wants to say hello to everyone. So he's already giggling. So he's obviously going to come up with something today.
Oh, good. I hope so. I would love to hear about him,
Yes.
from him. So, Maree, maybe we should start the cards before we get into what's been going on and about the topic of today.
Yeah.
What did the cards want to tell us about 2024? What's 2024 going to look like?
Excellent idea. Let's
But
just take a look.
especially for us, the awakened, the ones that are watch this video, for them, for us.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take those three to start with, and then I'm going to lay them out because three jumped out, and that one's jumped out. Okay, so they don't usually jump out a lot for me. So when they do, I go, okay, I'll take notice. So let's just have a look. So the first cards that jumped out. Oh, this is, oh my God, interesting. So this is what I feel we've been through. And Elisa and I were just talking behind the scenes about this grief, because this is what the Five of Cups is all about, is the grief with what we've emotionally, what we've lost. And we were just talking about the whole system and how on a subconscious level it's unfair and it's been unjust and it hasn't been really balanced for us, like, with our financial system, with everything that's happened. So there's a lot of grief, but then we've got to remember there's still two cups behind us. Okay, now these two cups are the balance of emotions and knowing that there's something more to come. But I've been feeling this deep grief, and I know a lot of people I know have been feeling it. So it's a matter of going really deep in and actually releasing. And as I was saying to Elisa, the Ho'oponopono, which is that forgiveness for self, for the soul, for this experience. Really a nice way to start the year to actually help release the old, because the moons come up, and when the moon comes up, this again to me is about the psyche, and it's about situations that are happening or have happened that have really triggered us on a deep level. But what it's doing is it's actually helping us to clear things and to shift aspects within us. Ten of Swords, so something's finished. The Ten of Swords is definitely a completion of something, the death of something. And the Eight of Swords is where we've been held. So we've been held in this incredible not knowing, to being told, untruths, and our mind has been indoctrinated. So, and the Page of Swords, through lies. These all fell out. So, and look at them all. There's sword, grief. So they've been telling lies, and I love that word, furphy, which is like sometimes it's a little bit of truth, but yeah, mixed with lies. So this is what we've been dealing with. Okay, those cards. Yeah. Now I'm going to pull what's actually coming through for 2024, because that's how, I don't know about you, but that's how I've been feeling. And it's like everyone that's asleep, we're going, oh my God, come on, just start to see stuff. So let me just tune in now. Ooh, which one is it? King of Wands. Beautiful. This is a master taking action. So there is definitely a strong presence of action that is actually, to me, from a higher frequency than what we've had before in the past. The World card, I love it. This is, I'm getting goosebumps. So this is really big. So there is going to be something that affects our whole world that's new, that is created. I love it when the World card comes up. Many possibilities to go with that King of Wands that are really, really positive. The Magician. So to me, it's interesting because the Magician can come through as smoke and mirrors, but when I'm asking for something that's actually maybe a potential in our timeline for 2024, look at all his cup, his sword, everything, his wand, everything that's on that table. We've got all the strategies, and it's bringing heaven to earth. That I love the Magician. It is about tapping into our ability to create as well, and trust our own inner self. Justice. Oh my gosh. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. So there will be justice. I'm actually getting emotional. There will be justice, and we will see it. Okay, we are going to see the justice that is coming through. And it may come through with that Magician card, what I'm just getting told as well. It may look like it's coming through as smoke and mirrors. You know how they've been playing out this storyline. And so, but don't worry, it's going to lead to justice and to fairness. Because guess what's going to get exposed? Okay, that devil card's come up. So the deep state, the devil aspect within our society, within how it's been set up, to me that says that's coming up to get exposed. And I'm just going to, the next card wants to come up is that one. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, lots and lots of seeds have been planted. So it may take a little bit of time for things to actually come through, but it's all there. When that Seven of Pentacles comes up, it's actually all there. Page of Cups. So things are going to happen in steps so that emotionally the wisdom will come through. Okay, so that it'll be palatable is the word. I think I'm getting that one wants to come out too. Ace of Pentacles. Really positive card for our reality. This is actually bringing through, whether it's abundance, whether it's our reality changes so that we're feeling from a really positive place. Okay, and that one's just popped out again as well, and this one came out earlier. So our Temperance card to me is around change. It's maintaining our emotional balance and having patience. But it's look at these cards compared to look at what we've gone through, those cards, in the past. So much better year. And it was really interesting because yesterday when I did the dream show, Jasper showed us something, and he had me coming up through the ground and pushing up daisies. And I went, what is he on about? And we're going through a death rebirth. So it's actually like pushing up the daisies. You know how they say when you push up daisies, you've died. But we're going through a death rebirth because we were coming out into this beautiful light, and it was tangible. This frequency was actually tangible. So we are going through that death rebirth process. So okay. Yeah, so that's what the cards are saying. So
beautiful.
So I hope that, yeah, and like always, guys, use your discernment. We're all going to have different experiences, but that's a bit of an overall picture of what the cards are saying. So
yeah, that's pretty much what I'm expecting. So how about you? Do you feel like it's like your intuition was kind of telling you the same?
Yeah, definitely. But it's, it's actually in some ways now when I look back, it's nice in a way that it's taken longer because I've been able to just detach and become very much just observing it all and going, okay, whatever. So I'm not as emotionally embroiled, like a lot of my anger from what happened, from the system, back in 2020, 21. To me, it's like, okay. It's okay. That's finished with. So yeah, in a way, it's actually probably been even good for us that probably know a lot more than others to have it done in a way that's been a little bit more gentle and more slow.
Yeah. So I had heard this about the sacred geometry, like the flower of life is actually a bad symbol, and that it had been, shown to us like it was good, but it's not. But what really prompted me to talk about this is that Octavia started telling me, she's like, I think I want to become a Mason. And I was like, sorry? And she goes, yeah. I went to this chapel of Mary Magdalene, or maybe it was Mother Mary. I don't remember out of the two Marys which one it was, but the symbol was in it. And this, when I talked to this woman that was there, she said it was an order of women. And I was like, oh. And then I know that they don't allow the current system, I don't want to say the word too much, the current MASON system doesn't allow women, right? So I'm thinking, what if that symbol was hijacked and it's actually a good symbol, but we're attaching it to the bad guys? So I want to look at both the flower of life and a lot also on that symbol that we see that to us represents negative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think this is a great way to look at it, Elisa, and to present it, and to because again, I always come back to what's my intention. I mean, these people that worship a certain being, they can't create. So what have they done? They've taken everything that was created and flipped it. So I think this is a great way that you've put it. And, you know, remember too, apparently there was 2,000 years of matriarch, and then it turned into the patriarch. So everything again gets flipped.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I
so
mean, like,
yeah.
what better way to take a sacred women's group and turn it into completely the opposite of a male dominated evil, you know, space.
You know, but I have heard that men get lured in because there's this great camaraderie and they all
yeah,
work together and all of that at the beginning.
Yeah.
But then they learn, once they get to a certain level, they learn the spiritual truths, which a lot of it's technology. So, and again, it just gets the intention and the use of it is the opposite of what we would probably use it for. So, yeah. And they know the truth about the earth. They know the truth about our history. They learn all of that. That's part of it. So yeah. Interesting.
So yeah,
yeah.
I was shocked when she said that. I'm like, but no, but they're, you know, like, you know, the higher level, you know, they're bad. And she's like, well, I don't feel, I know what she said, I don't know anything about that. All I know is I feel it. I'm channeling that that this is a beautiful group of women, and that I was part of it in a past life. And it was a big deal. Like, as far as women were concerned, it was really powerful. And that's when my head was like, wait a minute. I think they switched this on us.
Oh yeah. They've done it with everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I remember, I think I've told you this story before, when I used to stay at my beautiful friend's home up on a mountain, and the energy there was just crazy. And that's where I saw spaceships and was talking to the actual spaceship. And I would be like dreaming, but then I knew I wasn't. And I would have the flower of life coming completely through my holographic being. And I'd wake up and it was still happening and I was seeing it. And that happened about 3 times. And sometimes it was in color. Sometimes they were massive. Sometimes they were lots of little ones. So I was being activated through the flower of life symbol. So to me, and I felt the beauty and the power of it. So I have no problem at all with the flower of life through my own personal experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to start this?
So the current flower of life, as we know it,
yep,
does it represent evil or good?
Okay. I'm just going to tune in. We've got the military card. So for me, the Knight of Swords, this depends on us. So this is our thought process and how we actually decide to look at things. Just as I was saying, it depends on our intention with everything. I mean, you know, Eight of Pentacles. It depends how we're working. It depends what we're choosing to do. I mean, look at the number 666. I mean, that has been used as a bad thing. In fact, those numbers together are actually one of the most powerful connections to our creator, apparently. So, and look, so again, to me, that's just saying it depends on how we work. Ten of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful card, abundant. It's reality. It's powerful. So I'm seeing this as positive, depending on how we are. If someone's working from the other side, then they can probably use it as well for their own benefit as to what they want to achieve. Again, it's coming back to that intention.
Yes.
So no, to me, no, everything is that yin yang, depending on how we choose with our mind, with our story, with our power.
So was that symbol originally created for good or bad?
Well, the flower of life, I've researched this, and I've actually, it sits in the mitochondria. So if you look through into a mitochondria, which is an aspect of our cells, it has a flower of life symbol in it. So it's the creation of everything. I know. And so if apparently if you wear I couldn't find my flower of life. It's so weird, but I've got my tree of life on. If you wear the flower of life over your thymus gland, it actually helps to keep your immune system strong and activate you. And I have this thing, it's called a power tube. And the vibration that it puts through, it's a cycle of 3. You put it on for however many minutes you want each cycle. Apparently, it actually helps to vibrate the water around each cell, which then helps to balance out this flower of life that sits within the mitochondria. Because, you can have distortions that get within that, and then it just balances it out. It actually cleans it out. So that's my understanding just from what I've looked at with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So then my question would be, what was the MASON symbol originally being used by but I hate to say good and bad, because that judgment, and we're not supposed to judge.
Maybe right? The purpose of, because something can have a purpose, and it can be used for positive or to help, or for negative, and to take power. Yeah.
So was this symbol used by women in the past? Was it for no, I don't want to call it group. The word isn't coming to me.
Well, I know heaps of times I've had visions and downloads of women together, like in a beautiful sacred group. Well, sacred, what do you call them when you have temples and things? It is a group, I suppose. It's a word that explains what we're trying to say at the end of the day. So, or, they're coming together, they're a collective.
Yes. So like for a collective of women that were, how can we ask if it was inverted from good into bad? Like what I said, like how can we ask that it was being used for a benevolent purpose, and then it got turned around and inverted, and now being used into a not benevolent purpose, malevolent.
So what I'm getting is, maybe we can ask, was the intention of the women from that experience here on Earth, was that intention for benevolence, for good, or to help?
Well, first we have to tie the women to the symbol.
Yeah.
Was there actually a group of women that used that symbol?
Are we talking about the same one that's on the money?
The symbol, the app symbol for Apple. So the one that's the app symbol, you see it in blue.
Oh, that. Okay, so like the triangle.
Like the A. Like the A.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now I'm with you. Okay. Because there's so many.
Yeah. That's the Masonic symbol.
Okay, so that's on money as well. Okay, so let's just have
actually a look like that, and then down like that.
That's it. Yeah. Which is actually the octahedron. Okay. Or you want to come out? Mm-hmm. You're not going to believe it. This is the card of the day. Again, it's our intention. This is the card. This is what is coming through today with this card. So the Knight of Swords is someone that has a very strong intention, and that's the plan. That's what's coming through. So again, let's have a look and see then what that intention was. So this is good. It's actually clarifying what we're asking. Yeah, there was definitely a contract around it. There was definitely something that was worked with that. That Three of Pentacles to me tells me there was something that was going on. And usually religious. This is often can be in a religious context.
Okay.
Or, you know, in a spiritual context as well. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So it was actually used in a way, intentionally used to bring about higher emotional state. That Ace of Cups is telling me that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's saying, yes, it was tied to a group of women.
Yep.
Okay. And then, so then the next question would be, was it taken on by a group of men to change history, to like change the meaning behind it?
Okay. Yeah, let's have a look and see. And I mean, it's like anything in life. We can use elements for intentionally to help or to harm. Fire, you know, even air, everything. So, but let's just see. I like that question. Let's just see what our cards say to that. They used it for power. So that power card, the Emperor, is very much powerful being. And maybe it actually started off as being something positive is what I'm getting intuitively as well. Yeah. And then some things went down because that Nine of Wands to me is where there's been a long journey, but there's been a battle going on within the journey. So it actually could have started off as being positive and then been corrupt. Let's just see what the other clarifying card is going to tell us. Yeah. Wow. So it got turned, but look at this, Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card. So to me, its intention was actually for good. Again, oh God, we're getting really abundant positive cards here. Nine of Pentacles.
So is that maybe picking up on the lower levels of that, of the use of that symbol?
Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it absolutely it is, because I'm just going to ask for the highest level. Oh yeah, you want to come out? Yeah, highest level. We've got questions being asked. Yeah, not as not as
it's the 32nd and 33rd levels.
Look at that. Oh, goosebumps, the Tower card. Yeah, something changed. All right. So look, the intention originally was actually for something positive, and then it's been twisted. So there was a lot that was going on. It looks like it was slow. The Nine of Wands to me it's a journey that's taken a while. Yeah, and it's twisted something.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Because like this has been going on for hundreds of years.
Yes.
Actually thousands of years, because it's been patriarch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So I guess the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
But people think it's a wonderful thing when they first get in, and then they get indoctrinated like any cult.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Lila, thank you so much for the donation.
Thanks, Lila.
So Lila was asking, are the record-breaking amount of snow and extreme low temperatures in northern Scandinavia man-made or hard? And Happy New Year, girls and Jazzy. Thank you, Lila.
Thanks, Lila. Yeah, let's have a look. Believe me, Lila, we've had some weird weather here too. We had a tornado. We don't get tornadoes. Someone actually got a photo of it as it was going over one of the worst hit areas. And then I saw a tornado that's apparently Miami. You've had a tornado there as well. And someone sent in a photo. I went, snap. It was the same. So interesting. So, yeah, let's have a look and see. Okay, so is there has this been interfered with? Has this been interfered with, this weather that they're getting over in northern Scandinavia? It's hot. 10 of Pentacles. So to me, yeah, this is a positive card. So it's really weird. Whatever's going on, it's not actually, it's affecting a lot of people, obviously, because the 10 is abundance and there's people there as well as it being a reality. 3 of Cups, which is a celebration. So there's something going on. So it is actually being manipulated. Ace of Swords, yes. But it's
for
not
the good.
Yeah, there's something else going on that we just don't know about, Lila, from what the cards are saying. Yeah, and it's 4 of Pentacles. This to me says it's been a slow building of a foundation. So it's doing something, and I feel you're not the only ones that are having this weird weather.
Yes, we're over here. We're having weird weather, like stuff you've never seen before.
Exactly. So King of Wands, this is someone that's in authority that's taking action. To me, it's a positive card. So we don't know why it's going on or what's behind it all, but it doesn't look nefarious. There is definitely some interference. I'm just going to check to see.
Yeah.
What else? We can just check to see as well if they're using that HAARP word.
Yeah.
Let's just see if that's actually involved in this. Queen of Wands. So to me, this is a positive. This is a yes. So they are actually working with some technology with this.
Yeah.
But again, it's a positive card. So yeah. But I was going to say the moon's come up because it can create some chaos. It can create situations that aren't good for people living there. Yeah. So, but there's a different reason. Again, the 2 of Swords is telling me that it's not being used. It's not being used for something that's nefarious.
Yeah. I think personally, I think there's a lot going on up in the skies they don't want us to see. And I see them at night. I see the chemtrails everywhere just at night. And then you wake up and there's clouds everywhere and it's going to rain. And it's like they don't want us to see what's up there.
We've had cloud cover here now. And, since really Christmas, I think we had one bluish day. And apart from that, we've just had cloud cover.
Yeah, here is the same. And last year it was pure blue skies, absolutely stunning, beautiful weather.
Because you guys get your beautiful weather like us when it's winter. And, your winter, we're the same. I mean, yes, summer's often like this, but it's usually the afternoon. By 4 o'clock, we're starting to see clouds come in. And the same as you guys, it's tropical. We get that. But it's beautiful during the day. You can go to the beach. It's nice. Yeah, no, I haven't had any of that.
No.
So, and Trixie's saying the same here in upstate New York. Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's definitely some play out going on.
Yes.
Yeah. But the cards weren't negative, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. But what doesn't make sense to me is the tornadoes. Like that doesn't make sense. Like I understand cloud cover. I understand them flooding for the tunnels. I understand the snow thing because they want people to stay inside. But the tornado, I do not understand that. That is just causing pure chaos. It's just taking leveling houses left and right, hurting people. Like to me, tornadoes, I don't know. I have to believe it's the bad guys. I just can't imagine the good guys doing tornadoes.
Yeah, I know. So this is interesting. So as you're talking, I was just pulling some cards, and the first one up is the 3 of Pentacles, which is a contract. And I feel that maybe they're clearing something out because the Lovers cards come in. So maybe they're actually clearing something out that we don't even know about, that is creating more of a balance. And then the High Priestess. So there's mystery. There's definite mysteries behind these tornadoes. There's something that we can't see. That is, we don't know what they've been like, what's been done previously in our stratosphere, atmosphere, whatever, that needs to be removed or needs to go. But it's the tornadoes are really
maybe
crazy.
it clears out portals. Maybe it clears out portals, evil portals, or I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was getting the same. We just don't know what's lurking. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
all right. So let's go with the current incident that's everybody's talking about. And my good friend Shanna is asking, was the Miami incident just kids with the stick? If not, did they actually see 8-foot beings? If they saw beings, was it a hologram? If not a hologram, was it a distraction or a white hat?
Yeah, let's break this down. That's a big question, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It's like a big question, and I have no idea. I'm like, this is intriguing. So let's just see what the cards say, because honestly, I haven't got a thought about it either way.
It's in the news. It's in all over the place, and Facebook, and just like
the only thing I have heard is that people haven't taken videos, or they haven't been able to show videos about it or photos about it. They said it was being wiped from their cameras or whatever. And the other thing, the only other thing I saw was someone had a father that was in the police that attended it, and he said we're not allowed to talk about it. And didn't they shut down Didn't they shut down the airport, and 60,000 homes lost power? Can anyone verify that?
Oh, that I didn't hear about. I didn't hear any of that.
That's what I heard. So if anyone can verify any of that, it'd be great. I mean, because I don't know, you can take things on hearsay, but it's only the people that live in that area or know people that have lived in that area that would actually know if that actually happened. So, but very weird. Okay, so what should we start with? Was it just kids with sticks?
Yeah. Was it I can't ask if it was ETs, because I do think it was a hologram. So
why don't we just do work from left to right on the question and go, was it kids with sticks? Let's just check to see.
Well, it wasn't kids with sticks. It was kids doing fireworks.
No, we've got a King of Pentacles. It was something much bigger than that. This is like the master of a reality. Then we've got the Emperor. No, it was much bigger than kids. This is big energy. And then the Chariot. So it was something moving forward that was much bigger than that. So to me, that's like, it wasn't just kids with sticks. These are all major cards. Like there's two major arcana, and then you've got your King of Pentacles, which is like a really powerful pentacle card.
Yeah.
So no, that story is debunked because it's Five of Pentacles. They've been left out in the cold. It's just something that doesn't make sense. And 5 is change, so they've changed something up around that.
Okay, so then was it aliens, as they say?
Okay.
Real?
We'll ask, was it real visitors from another?
Yes. Or a place that's not Earth.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just do a really good shuffle and clear the cards and have a look. And I have no idea, so I'm going into this completely without any judgment or knowing. So I just thought I'd leave it for today because I knew it would come up. All right, so was it true? Was it beings from not Earth, from another realm that were there? Oh, this is fascinating. There was hardly any cards that had any energy apart from this one. So this is the Ace of Cups, which is emotions. So it's very, very high emotional card. Okay, give me some clarity here with the cards. But I think we can put an end to that story because we've got our Ten of Swords, which tells me that, and like I said, I have no either way. And there's not a lot of energy in the cards. So I'm
Right.
I'm
So
not,
it's not, I mean, it was not aliens. It was
no.
not. And so if it was a hologram, okay, so that's okay. So it was done by the bad guys.
Well, it was a hologram. Yeah, it was
Oh,
that this is not real. Yeah, this is something that's been hidden, that's coming up. That's how I'm reading that card. It's something that was coming up. So it could have looked like that. There could have been, those look, but there's something that was deeper that was actually not truth, because that's what that always means to me as well. Yeah. So I would just say that, should we ask that question then? Was it like blue beam? Was it like a
yeah, was it a hologram
that was used to skip? And, maybe it was a distraction for something else that was going on.
Yeah. If it was a hologram, was it the hologram from the good guys or the bad guys?
Yeah, let's just see if it was a hologram first. Definitely there was some trickery involved.
Yeah.
There was something going on that, let's just first of all see if it definitely was a hologram that was used. It's just the weirdest scenario, right? Okay. So these cards have got a lot more energy now that we're asking this question. So let's just see what comes up. Huh. King of Pentacles. Yeah. I would say that's a yes. There was definitely some form of perception changer. Like, this is a powerful creator. So it's not that one.
So it was a hologram.
Yeah. Got the World card. Something new that's being exposed, something, that everyone could see. Isn't it interesting, though, that they've shut it down? So, wow. And then we've got our Four of Wands. Now, to me, this is a place where we feel safe, where we, it's like, okay, so that what I'm getting now from message is that it was a fake. So it's all okay because this is the safe thing. But I'm going to ask for one more card just to see if there was something deeper going on under this, and that was part of a distraction. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. There was I'm getting goosebumps. There was some sort of operation going on because we've got our Knight of Swords. To me, that's something to do with like military or something going on that we don't know about, and there's this distraction happened from it. Mm. So, yeah, so interesting. And if anyone knows anyone that lives in that area or can actually verify that there was, in fact, did the airport get shut down? Did 60,000 homes have their power taken out at that time? That would be really good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Trixie's heard it too, but can't verify. No, that's it. And unless we sort of hear it from someone that's been there and you trust them, to me, I don't know. But, there's something else going on. Shall we just see if we can get any information at all, if we're allowed to, about what it might have been that was going on? Let's just see if the cards can give us any sort of idea. Was it? Again, there's not a lot of energy in the card. This doesn't happen very often. There's not a lot of energy in the cards.
Did we say if it was the good guys or the bad guys?
Yeah, transition. So I feel it was maybe both. There was something going on with both of them. Yeah, look at that, Five of Wands. This is action was taken. There was like fighting. There was something going on that involved both sides by the looks of this. Mm-hmm. But it's all good. It all worked out. Six of Swords. It got taken to a better place. But there was something going on with the with both sides from that. Which is so interesting, isn't it? But I'm that's all I could get from it.
I mean, why would they close the airport, right? Like the airport was closed. Lady Hawk said she checked the air travel from the airport and it was halted. Like, if it's not a big deal, then why would the airport be closed? Like,
Thank
There's
you for
got to be
checking that.
something going on.
That's great that you said it was halted. That's what I mean. There's something more going on that was, whether it was
A
stopping an
diversion.
operation.
It was just a diversion. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. It was look over here.
Yeah.
Don't look at what's actually going on.
Yeah.
Which is sort of the gameplay these days. Yeah. So I think, again, to me, it's all under control because we've got our temperance card. Things, again, have patience, stay balanced. Things have changed. The Knight of Pentacles, I think we'll find out one day because that Knight of Pentacles brings through a truth, a message. So I do think we'll find out. But again, people probably, the Empress. These are all really positive cards. She's a creator. So something's gone down and they've put a stop to it, or they've halted it, or they've fixed it with those sort of cards that are coming through. Yeah, but it's hidden. King of Cups, he's an emotional master, yet there's something hidden. So they don't want people to know yet because it would just probably be too much. That's what the cards are saying. So yeah, and I don't, like I said, I had absolutely no idea whichever way it was going.
Yeah.
But that sort of sits okay with me as well with those cards. Yeah.
Okay. So Teresa has a good question. Is Miami like Denver, bad underground?
Oh, great question, Teresa. Yeah, because I mean, look at what the cards came up with around Denver. Man, that was gnarly. So let's just see. Is there underground aspects to Miami that are being used for nefarious purposes? Cool. Yeah. Four of Cups, this means, yes, we've been offered something that's not easy. You don't really want to hear about it. You don't really want to know about it emotionally. Yeah, we've got our Three of Swords. That's not good. It's never a good card to get when you're asking a question like this. Okay, you want to come out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a Tower card. Big changes. There's definitely something going on. I'm getting goosebumps like you wouldn't believe. Definitely something going on under there. Good question, Teresa. And that's what I'm saying. We're not meant to know yet. There's definitely something else bigger going on.
Yes, absolutely. And yes, Kathy, thank you for reminding everybody to click the thumbs up. Absolutely. Teresa's asking if they cleaned it out, and I think the card said like
they've definitely, well, let's just see if that's the specific thing, because it was coming up with whatever the situation was at that time. They had got it under control and they'd fixed whatever it was.
Exactly.
So let's just see if it was cleaning. That's a very broad question though, isn't it? Yeah, well, let's just ask that. Did they clean out what was going on under there? Oh, you want to come out? Yeah. Yes, they did. Six of Wands. That's a victory card. That's the action that's been taken has actually led to a victory.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's been going on for a while. Again, that Nine of Wands has come up to me. There's been a struggle for a while there, I would say. So, and then you want to come out. Oh, yeah, Magician. So this again can come through as smoke and mirrors. They've been, hiding stuff, or they've been trying to shift and change something, because the magician can create whatever. So look, I think we're all going to be shocked. I think no matter how much we think we know, I would say that when the truth comes out about what's been going on under our feet, I think we're all going to be quite shocked. Yeah, a lot's hidden. Again, that King of Cups has come up emotionally. This is a master, yet there's stuff hidden. And that's how I see this card when we're asking these sort of questions. I think we're all going to be gobsmacked, actually. Mm-hmm. And like they, say, it's like, how much do you actually want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to deal with. Yeah. So definitely something was going on there, much bigger, which makes, look, to me now, I look at it after seeing the cards and it just makes more sense. It's like, of course there is.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so then I saw that Nell was asking about the cell phone not working. Why the cell phone couldn't take any pictures? The radio transmitter didn't work, power outage, and it was a hologram.
Yeah. So how do we want to ask that? Was there, okay, we can ask, was there technology interference? That's probably, would that make sense for that question?
Yeah, but I did see, I mean, I saw a video of somebody that was on a building.
Up high. Yeah,
Up high,
taking it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly. Like, so maybe it affected just that area down there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Is that how we can ask it?
Well, the first question I would ask is if that's even true.
Okay. Yeah. Was there any power outage? Was there actually things that weren't working or taking stuff out of phones or
is
whatever?
it true that cell phones couldn't take pictures at the time? Like what?
Is it true?
Because who was reporting this, right? If it's the mainstream media, well, then I'm gonna say a lie.
No, something happened. So again, we've got our it was like over a period of time. And then we've got the Empress. So something that was trying to be created, whether it was videos or photos, there was something that went on. I'm just going to get a clarity card on this. Hang on. It's in here. Hang on. Yeah, and then the King of Pentacles. So they could take videos by the looks of this, but there's something that happened that's changed that. Let me just have a look in here. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Cups. This is my chaos card. So something's happened.
So it sounds like that could be true then, that cell phones can take pictures.
And it happened really quickly. The 8 of Wands. It's like, whew, that's quite fast action. So, yeah, there was definitely something that was done, whether it disrupted the ability for people to take videos or whether it's cleaned them out afterwards. There's something that's happened.
Interesting.
Yeah. Weird. Because, I don't know, yeah, I mean, you know, it's interesting because I remember my brother and sister once, they just went for a walk around this park. The next minute, they both got a text message saying, you are at this address, please keep an eye out for this particular girl. They knew exactly where they were and who they were and what they were doing. So if they can do that, they can get in and do anything they want, really, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They were both shocked. They were just going, whole, you know, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask Shanna a second question after this question because Kathleen, and I apologize, I did not see this great question. So piggybacking Shanna's question, if it was Bloomington and Miami, why did they take everyone's cell phones? Wouldn't they want everyone to see and be afraid? Okay, so did they take everybody's cell phones? Like, how is that legal?
Let's ask that. So, Shanna, no, sorry, Kathleen, do you have any verification that they actually took everyone's cell phone, or were they just checking them and giving them back?
That sounds illegal to me.
Like, let me just check to see if they actually took them all and kept them, because that's what I'm presuming you're meaning. Or did they, were they checking everyone's cell phone? Let's just check to see if they took them and kept them. Which, yeah, my gut feeling is no. So no, they didn't keep them, okay? But there was some patience. So maybe they were checking them because when the Temperance card comes up, that to me means you have to have some patience because something's going on. So I'm going to clarify that question. Were they checking people's phones for any sort of video footage?
That they were taking videos or deleting videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so they weren't taking their cell phones then.
So they would, yeah. So that's the Page of Swords. So there's some mistruth with them taking the actual phones, but they were changing something up because the 5 of Swords is change, and the Swords is a story we tell or something. So they were doing something with cell phones. But okay, I'm just going to see if that one's hot. It's you. It's you. Okay. They were trying, by doing it, they were trying to bring about balance, because the Two of Wands is taking action to find balance in the world. So whatever they were doing, they had been instructed, obviously, to do it so that this thing, just whatever it was, didn't go viral. So like we said, there was some action. There was some action from deep
both
state.
sides.
You what? Sorry?
From both sides. There was action
on both sides.
sides.
So I feel that there was something in place that was actually squashing something. Yeah, like as a protective thing, because finding that balance, that Two of Wands, is about what action do we need to take, you know. So something went down, and it was being handled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's Kathleen, what I was getting then from the cards. But like, if anyone gets any other information and you can verify it, let us know, because it'd be amazing. So, we can get general information from the cards, but if we don't have the right questions, or if we don't have the specific knowing, it's just giving us a general idea. But I think the questions we've asked have been pretty good, though.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys. They're really well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so then Shanna was saying something about a portal. Did the kids or people open up a portal if it was not a hologram? Oh, okay, yeah, it was a hologram.
Yeah.
So
I can ask for clarification on that to see. It was a hologram. We've got our Nine of Pentacles.
Yeah, it was a hologram.
So that's very unique reality. Yeah. So yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So going back up, I see Joyce's question. She's been hearing conflicting information about Archangel Megatron.
I think it's Metatron. Just
okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Positive
Metatron.
or negative? I think it's already, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. But Joyce, look, you hear conflicting information about everything and anything, and so to me, again, it comes back to what's our intention, what's our connection. Are we tuning in through our higher self? I mean, I've worked with Archangel Metatron, and I find it incredibly powerful, beautiful light that comes through from Metatron. Very protective, but really powerful. But let's ask the cards and just see, because for some people, they might see it all completely the opposite. It's our own experience, isn't it, with everything in life? So, all right, let's just check with the cards to see, is Archangel Metatron, is that a being, as we understand it, that is actually here for our benefit? I'm getting a lot of energy coming through my head as I'm talking about Archangel Metatron. So, yeah, look, to me, when I get my Hermit card, that means it's a higher being that's here, because and it's also about self-reflection and going deep and asking questions, but it's guidance. No, I feel that that he's fine. And the Page of Cups, again, we take things in small bite sizes. Because of their incredible power, it can, obviously we need to take it as it's right for us, a step at a time. And there's wisdom in this card. There's a fish in the cup. To me, that always signifies wisdom as well. So 8 of Wands, when Metatron comes through, it can be really fast. Things can change really quickly. So again, I've always seen and felt Metatron to be someone that is supportive. 6 of Swords helps you move into better, over troubled waters, into something better. So no, I'm getting it's positive through the cards. I know my personal experience has been positive. So Joyce, you just use your discernment, honey. Just see for yourself. Like, everyone has their own experience with every being, with anything in life. Yeah. So yeah, use discernment there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. So yeah. So again, it's so important to say that in this simulation that we live in, our beliefs is really what create our reality. So, I had a woman that came into the store. I'm helping out in a store, in a crystal store, and she came in, and she's just crying away and crying and crying that her siblings had cursed her mom's car because her mom died, and they had left her the car, and that the car was cursed. And I'm just like, when you see it from where I am, right? And you start understanding that your beliefs are what cause your reality. So of course the car is going to break down, because if you believe it's cursed, then you're going to believe it's the universe is just going to give you what you believe. It's just a mirror. That's it. So if you believe that Metatron is good, then it's good. Then maybe Metatron is bad, it's bad. So that's when you have to, when you see these channelers and these whoever's giving you information, that's when you can say and take your power and say, not in my reality. And that's it. Like you have the power. You're the creator. You have the power to say what you want your reality to be and what you believe in. So it's about taking your power back, really, and just saying, well, for me, he's been good to me. Everything's been amazing. And that's the belief I have. And that's the belief I will keep. And that's it. That's how you become the creator of your reality. Don't allow other people to, even us, even me and Maree, to change your beliefs or what you think or whatever. It's about making that decision for yourself. And that's how you become the creator of your own reality. So in the end, as the Pleiadians say, nothing's good, nothing's bad. Because when you judge something as good or bad, you're judging, period. That's it. You're judging. And in the end, whatever you create in your reality, you created it. So you have to love it. You have to love what you create. Just like if you had an ugly baby, you're not going to throw the ugly baby, right? You have to love that ugly baby. Don't get to throw it away. So it's the same way with your creations in this reality and in this simulation. It's just how it is. So.
That was so beautifully said, Elisa. And I so agree with you. And when we have a belief, what happens is then, of course, we'll attract to us anything that supports that belief.
Yes.
So because that's how it works. What we focus on and what we think about, that's what we are creating. And so that will then come into our reality.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So take your power back, people. You're God and goddesses. Remember that. It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
right?
I love it. No, that's beautiful. Do you want to come back up on screen with me so that?
Yeah, sure.
Same size. That's better. We've got you back.
So with that, we're going to leave you. We're going to thank you for being here for an amazing 2024. Stay as high vibrational as you can. We need to keep up our fellow awakeners, the ones that are going to awaken. We have to keep the vibe very, very, very high. So please, whatever you do, stay positive. Concentrate on the positive and on the good that you see, not on the negative.
Absolutely. And Jasper, I knew he wanted to say something today, and he's come through. It's quite different, and he's actually bringing through a frequency that he's putting out. So all of you, even watching this afterwards, this will come through for you. And he's just saying you are blessed, and blessings are sent to you. And if you feel something is not right, or you're not feeling right in yourself, just bless it with love. So yeah, the energy coming through is beautiful. So he's just saying blessings to you all. So there you go. That was Jasper's little add-in today.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much.